Welcome to Monk Wisdom. This is a space where we explore profound teachings that transform lives and enrich mental and emotional well-being. Before we continue, we invite you to prepare to listen attentively to this story. It is about the transformative journey of Ananda, who discovers ancient practices that guide him towards inner peace and emotional balance. At the end of the video, we will present the 10 key points that Ananda used to change his life. Ananda had always lived in the heart of the city, a vibrant place but often laden with overwhelming stimuli. Amid the frantic work activity and constant social demands, he found his mind filled with intrusive thoughts, which plunged him into cycles of anxiety and worry. Night after night he lay awake, reliving past mistakes or anticipating future problems. One rainy afternoon, while seeking shelter from the daily routine, Ananda stumbled upon a talk on Buddhism at a local bookstore. The topic, mental peace in Buddhism through routine and mindfulness. Curious and somewhat skeptical, he decided to attend. What he heard that night would change his life forever. The speaker shared how a disciplined life and daily routine, inspired by Buddhist principles, not only organized the day, but also provided a mental framework that could combat intrusive thoughts. Moved by this revelation, Ananda decided to adopt a change in his lifestyle. The next day before dawn, Ananda rose with a new determination. He started by establishing a morning routine, meditation and brief physical exercise. Meditation, he learned, was not about emptying the mind, but about observing thoughts as passing clouds without clinging to them. Each morning as he sat in silence, he focused on his breathing, learning to welcome peace with each inhalation and exhalation. For his diet, Ananda reviewed his eating habits. Inspired by Buddhist advice on mindful consumption, he began preparing balanced meals. He focused on natural and whole ingredients, reducing fast and processed foods. Each bite became a practice of mindfulness, savoring the flavors and appreciating the nourishment they provided. The last piece of his new routine was a regular sleep schedule. Ananda set a strict bedtime and a nighttime relaxation routine that included reading Buddhist philosophy texts and reflecting on the day's teachings. This ritual calmed his mind and prepared his body for restorative rest. As days turned into weeks, Ananda noticed a significant transformation. His intrusive thoughts began to decrease. When they arose, he recognized them and allowed them to fade without leaving an emotional mark. His anxiety notably reduced, and he began to feel a serenity he had never experienced before. With his new routine deeply rooted in his daily life, Ananda began to experience a mental clarity that had previously eluded him. Feeling more stable and less tormented by intrusive thoughts, his curiosity about Buddhist teachings grew, propelling him to explore other practices that could further enrich his emotional and spiritual well-being. Motivated by the advice to spend time with animals and immerse himself in nature, Ananda decided to adopt a canine companion. He visited a local shelter, where he met Moksha, a calm and observant dog whose serene gaze seemed to see directly into his soul. Moksha quickly became more than a pet. He was a meditation partner, their morning walks a practice of mindfulness. Together they explored local parks where Ananda learned to see the world through the most innocent and present eyes of Moksha. These walks became an extension of Ananda's meditation, allowing him to practice mindfulness outside of his usual meditation cushion. He observed every leaf and listened to every sound, completely immersed in the present moment. Nature revealed itself as a sacred space, filled with subtle teachings about impermanence and the interconnection of life. Ananda also began to use visualization techniques during his meditations, especially in moments of stress. He imagined himself in tranquil, natural places, such as a serene forest or a mountain lake, visualizing the peace and serenity these environments emitted. This practice helped him manage his intrusive thoughts, gradually replacing them with images that evoked calm and well-being. As the weeks passed, Ananda discovered that these moments of connection with moksha and nature were crucial for his healing and spiritual growth. Animals, he thought, really have the ability to heal without saying a word. The calm presence of moksha by his side constantly reminded him of the importance of unconditional love and patience. Ananda not only strengthened his mind, but also filled his heart with joy and gratitude. Each day, as he looked into moksha's loving eyes, he knew he was on the right path. His mindfulness practice had grown from a solitary exercise of meditation into a rich tapestry of meaningful connections and experiences that nourished his soul. Through his exploration of the connection between all forms of life and the importance of mindful presence, Ananda found a profound sense of peace and purpose. He was learning not only to manage his thoughts and emotions, but also to live with a more open and connected heart. His spiritual journey, enriched by his animal companion and the beauty of nature, was guiding him towards a deeper understanding of himself and the world. As Ananda advanced in his journey of self-knowledge and spiritual growth, his life began to fill with new experiences and learnings. The clarity and peace he had found in his meditations and moments with moksha propelled him to explore even deeper the practices that could enrich his life. Inspired by the advice to integrate deep breathing exercises into his daily routine, Ananda began to set aside specific times of the day for this practice. Each morning before his walk with moksha, and each night before going to sleep, he took time to focus on his breathing. These exercises became a powerful tool for calming his mind in moments of stress and for recharging energies. He learned to observe how each inhalation and exhalation could dissipate anxiety and bring him back to the present, strengthening his ability to handle challenging situations with serenity. With the intention of strengthening his body as well as his mind, Ananda joined a local yoga group. He discovered that the postures and movements of yoga, combined with mindful breathing, not only improved his physical flexibility and endurance, but also deepened his meditation and provided a new form of spiritual connection. Yoga became a meditation in motion, a practice that allowed him to explore the limits of his body and mind while maintaining a state of mindfulness. Regular physical activity complemented his spiritual practice and offered valuable lessons about the importance of caring for both body and spirit. Each yoga session was an opportunity to practice presence and self-acceptance, learning to listen to his body and respond to its needs with compassion and patience. Ananda also found in exercise a source of positive social interaction. In the yoga group, he surrounded himself with people who shared his interest in well-being and personal growth. These new friendships provided emotional support and enriched his journey, offering different perspectives and motivating him to continue exploring new paths in his personal development. Throughout this chapter of his life, Ananda came to understand that each aspect of his practice, from meditation to physical exercise, from deep breathing to meaningful relationships, contributed to a coherent whole. This holistic approach not only improved his ability to manage intrusive thoughts and anxieties, but also filled him with a deep sense of fulfillment and contentment. Reflecting on his journey, Ananda felt grateful for every step he had taken, from the peaceful mornings with moksha to the yoga sessions that challenged and revitalized his body. Each element of his life had intertwined to form a tapestry of experiences that not only helped him find serenity, but also inspired him to live with a deeper purpose and to contribute positively to the lives of others. In the stillness of a morning, as he watched the sunrise after a meditation, Ananda felt that he had truly achieved a transformation. He had not only learned to control his thoughts and emotions, but he had also found a path toward a richer and more fulfilling life, a path he would continue to explore with curiosity and enthusiasm for all that was still to be discovered. 1. Maintain a regular routine. In Buddhism, the importance of a regular daily routine is fundamental to anchoring the mind in the present and minimizing distractions and worries. Following a regular routine provides structure and stability, essential elements for cultivating mindfulness and inner peace. Gautama Buddha emphasized the importance of a disciplined lifestyle that follows a consistent rhythm of activities, as this helps center the mind and prevents it from drifting towards distractions or worries about the past or future. To implement a daily routine inspired by Buddhist principles, you can start by establishing dedicated time for spiritual practice, such as meditation or chanting, maintaining a regular sleep schedule to enhance mental clarity and emotional balance, and ensuring to include time for exercise, nutritious meals, and meaningful connections with loved ones. 2. Follow a balanced diet. In Buddhism, diet is considered to have a direct impact on both mental and physical health, underscoring the importance of conscious consumption. Buddha taught that we should be moderate and mindful when eating, recognizing that our food profoundly affects our overall well-being. A balanced diet, rich in nutrients, supports mental clarity, concentration, and emotional resilience, while excessive consumption of processed foods and sugars can lead to imbalances that negatively affect mood and cognition. Adopting balanced nutrition involves focusing on whole and unprocessed foods, practicing mindful eating, enjoying each bite, and paying attention to the body's hunger and fullness signals. 3. Practice mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a cornerstone of Buddhism, vital for developing a calm and focused mind. Buddha taught that mindfulness allows us to observe our thoughts and experiences without attachment or judgment, which is essential for freeing ourselves from the cycle of suffering and achieving inner peace. To practice mindfulness meditation, find a quiet place where you will not be interrupted, adopt a relaxed but alert posture, and focus your attention on your breathing. Observe the natural rhythm of your breath and use the breath as an anchor to the present, allowing thoughts and distractions to arise and fade away without judgment. 4. Explore cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Although cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is not a Buddhist practice per se, its principles align with many Buddhist teachings, especially in how we perceive and manage our thoughts and emotions. CBT focuses on identifying and modifying negative or irrational thought patterns, which resonates with the Buddhist approach of understanding and mindfulness. Both practices emphasize the importance of observing our thoughts and emotions with curiosity and without judgment, allowing us to develop greater inner peace and resilience. To integrate CBT into your life with a Buddhist focus, you might start by being consciously aware of your thoughts and emotions, using thought logs to challenge harmful mental patterns, and practicing self-compassion. 5. Try visualization techniques. Visualization techniques are highly valued in Buddhism for their ability to calm the mind and foster positive qualities such as compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. Through visualization, practitioners create vivid mental images that evoke tranquility and insight. For example, meditating on a mandala, a geometric design that represents the universe, helps cultivate a sense of unity and harmony with the cosmos. Another common technique is deity meditation, where practitioners visualize embodying the qualities of enlightened beings, thereby fostering the adoption of these attributes in their own lives. 6. Spend quality time with pets or animals. Interacting with animals is highlighted as an effective method for gaining comfort and reducing anxiety. The simple act of spending time with a pet or animals can provide great comfort and be a powerful form of presence and mindfulness, aligning with the Buddhist principles of compassion and care not only towards other human beings, but also towards animals. This connection with living beings can serve as an emotional anchor, reducing intrusive thoughts and improving overall mood. 7. Immerse yourself in nature. Buddhism deeply values the connection with nature for its ability to inspire, console, and provide spiritual perspective. Gautama Buddha frequently sought refuge in natural settings to meditate and contemplate. Being in nature allows practitioners to cultivate mindfulness, deepen their connection with the present moment, and harmonize with the rhythms of the earth. This immersion fosters a deeper appreciation of the interconnection between all beings and the environment, facilitating a sense of peace and well-being that can mitigate intrusive thoughts and stress. 8. Externalize your intrusive thoughts. An effective technique for managing intrusive thoughts is to externalize them, meaning to take them out of your mind and work with them more objectively. This can include writing them down or talking about them with someone you trust. By doing this, you can examine these thoughts from a new perspective, challenging their validity and reducing their impact. This approach helps reduce anxiety and stress by providing clarity and allowing you to deal with your thoughts in a more structured and calm manner. 9. Practice deep breathing exercises. Deep breathing exercises are highly valued in Buddhism for their ability to center and calm the mind. By focusing on the breath, you can control the physical response to stress and anxiety. This type of practice promotes relaxation, reduces tension, and improves concentration and mood, offering an immediate and accessible refuge from disruptive thoughts and worries. 10. Engage in regular physical activity. Regular exercise is recommended as a way to improve both physical and mental health. From a Buddhist perspective, physical movement can be a form of meditation in action, helping to clear the mind and strengthen the body. Physical activity, especially when performed with full awareness of each movement, can be a powerful tool for managing stress and intrusive thoughts, while fostering a sense of achievement and well-being. Don't forget to subscribe to Monk's Wisdom for more empowering videos. And if you liked this story, I invite you to watch 15 Things You Should Never Sacrifice for a Relationship, Buddhist Zen story. These stories transform your journey towards a bolder, more confident life surrounded by good moments. Until next time.